Well, hello and welcome to another Happy Travellers vlog. Recently I've been thinking about all the work we've had done on Nikita Chloe and all the stuff that we've got planned that's coming up and so on. Things like the air conditioning and something that we've not really mentioned before. I think we've shown you once about what we've been having done, and that is the front suspension springs, or the coil springs, and that sort of came about when we were over at A&E Leisure, one of our favourite workshop and repairer, because their work is so excellent. We're having a little chat with them about various things like levelling systems that you could have done, air suspension, and so on and so on. Those sort of things are way out of our sort of budget and price range. But they said, look, there's this upgrade that you can have to the front suspension springs that might make quite a big difference for you. I was a little bit skeptical at the time, but I said, well, okay, well, let's just go ahead with that and let's get that done. And what it is, they fit new coil springs to the front suspension legs. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, when you're driving your motorhome around, you obviously going to find a few potholes in the roads, especially if you drive around England a lot. And that can really, and I know it did with us, the wheel dropped into the pothole, came back up, the suspension sort of really made a bang, and everything in the van tended to shake in a sort of an earth-shattering sort of way. So, I was expecting some improvement, but I didn't know what that would be like. But after a year of driving the van with that upgrade having been done, I can say without a shadow of a doubt it's made quite a big difference. I no longer sort of notice the potholes that we go over. Yeah, sure, that I know I've gone over one, but the van doesn't really crash about anymore. The handling is, I think, slightly improved. We used to sort of hit those sort of funny tracks in the road that can pull you one way or t'other. It doesn't do that anymore. So it's a more sure-footed ride now. And one of the, I think, unintended consequences of having uprated springs fitted on the front is that the ride height at the front is I think it's about 3 inches higher, which means that if we're on a sort of downward slope, it seems that we don't have to level our van up at all when other people next to us are putting leveling ramps underneath the front wheels to get the inside level. So it really is quite a big improvement. And what I would say is, if you want to know about that or find out more about that, probably best not to ask me, because I'm just the driver of the van, but best to have a chat with the guys over at A&E Leisure in Northwich. And what I'll do is I'll put their details down in the description and maybe put a link to them here on the video. But yeah, so that's it from me today. A really great improvement for any, well, certainly Fiat Ducato based motorhome, and something I could wholeheartedly recommend. Well worth the investment. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that little update, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow our journey and our adventures as we travel around the UK and Europe, living full time in our motorhome. Well, that's it from me today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.